What's up? Yo, let me get this mic in front of my mouth. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy DJ Tommy. We are going to do a Apple Music cleanup session right now. So let's jump into it. I'm going to get my phone going just to make sure that everything is broadcasting correctly. Let's do a sound check. Okay, we're good. All right. I've been, I wouldn't say sick, but I've had like some weird thing going on with a cough and kind of like not a full on cold, but you know, like when the seasons change and it starts getting cold, when that temperature starts to dip, you start feeling a little weird. But anyway, all right, we're in Apple Music. And so here's what's going on. I got about, overall, I think I got like 59,000 songs. And I looked at my last like 10 events. And as crazy as it sounds, but over like my last 10 events, I only played maybe not even like 200 different songs. Like if you just took the entire playlist of everything, which next time I'll bring up my playlist because Serato keeps all your playlists. So you can go back and look at everything you actually played at all your events. And yeah, you know what, Serato, they ought to build something into Serato that tells you, you know, here's your library and here's what you're actually playing, which I guess that's kind of what the history does. But you have, as a DJ, over, you know, like years and years of collecting music, you end up with junk. And I've been part of some pretty crappy record pool subscriptions that, you know, instead of picking the songs you want, like you just download like a file every month, and then you just extract that file into your collection. And like some of those, when you start looking at them, there's like 50 versions of the same song. I mean, it is just ridiculous. You know, and they'll tell you, oh, this month's download is 500 songs. And 5 of those songs might be useful. So I'm getting a little leery, you know, with any type of service like that. Right now, the only service I have is BPM Supreme. And with BPM Supreme, you have to fully, you know, you manually download what you want. Like there's not just like a zip file that you're sent every month. Like with BPM Supreme, you go through everything that comes out that they have available. You know, I guess that's another conversation of which is the best service. But I've kind of tried them all, and for the price and for the amount of DJing that I do, BPM Supreme makes the most sense. Every year around Black Friday, there's a half price annual subscription deal. So I just renewed for the next 12 months, and it was $109. So for 12 months of unlimited downloads, you know, for all the music that they have available, you know, it's less than $10 a month. So I find that that's very much worth it. Every now and then I'll still buy a song here and there from Apple Music, like the iTunes store, technically. I might get a song here and there from a remix service or Beatport that I can't get on BPM Supreme. But for the most part, like I said, if you consider that over the last 10 gigs, I've only played like 200 different songs. And I mean, those gigs range from high school reunions, school dances, like community events. You know, it's like you don't need a lot of music, but you just need to know what that music's going to be. And I guess that's where the years of like experience come into play, to where, like realistically, are a lot of these new songs ever going to get played? And what's crazy is, like, even if you look at something like Sabrina Carpenter, right? Like, she's probably like the artist of 2024. I tried playing her music at events, and there's just no reaction. It's just like no one cares. No one wants to hear it. Like it's probably something that they like listening to in their car and they do a sing along. But when you're, at an event where there's a dance floor and the lights are flashing and you're around your friends and, maybe you've had a couple drinks, Sabrina Carpenter just doesn't do it for these people. And so that's one of those things that you start to learn as a DJ. Like, that's where you kind of get your expectations, like your reality. Now, I'll say this. I didn't DJ a middle school event. I don't think I DJ'd a middle school event over the past year. Maybe Sabrina Carpenter would have done better there. But I think over like 3 or 4 high school events, like homecomings and proms, and then just some various other adult oriented events. No one was trying to hear Sabrina Carpenter. So just something to keep in mind is when you're getting your music for your next event, I guess it is nice to have it if someone asks for it, but you probably don't need it. And that's one of those things where it's that whole dilemma of taking requests. Now, I did a high school reunion, a 40-year reunion. And, that puts this graduating class at like 1984. I think it was the class of 1984. Now, there's a lot of good music. Like, if you think about the early to mid 80s, you're talking about like bangers after bangers, music-wise. So, there was the difference. Well, I guess this is always the case, but like when you're talking about 80s music, you do have like your hair metal. So you got your Bon Jovi, you got your Van Halen, you got a lot of that. And then you got very different stuff like your Rick Astley's, and then you've got your early, like your Michael Jackson. So there's a lot of different kind of music in the 80s, and it's all very good, but a lot of times your crowd is going to want one or the other. So this high school reunion was more of a rural setting, and so they did want a lot of the rock, and so I had plenty of that, plenty of Def Leppard, ZZ Top, all kinds of that kind of stuff. So, but one of the things about this 40-year reunion is I think the people hadn't seen each other in so long that the music, I mean, they seem to enjoy the music. I mean, I got a bunch of tips, but they weren't really into dancing. And so as a DJ, that's kind of like your scale, right? That's how you rate how you're doing, is are people dancing? But sometimes, people are just in an environment where they're happy to see each other, and maybe dancing is not really a priority for them. So at first I was feeling like, damn, man, they're just not vibing with my music. But, I was getting tips, and I was playing, I was playing some requests, pretty much whatever they wanted, because no one was dancing. So it's not like I'm breaking the, like sometimes when you're DJing somewhere and the dance floor is packed with people and someone comes up with some oddball request, you're like, oh man, everybody's vibing right now. Why you want to come ask for a song like that? And then maybe you decide, okay, well, once the dance floor starts to cool down, I'll play that request. But yeah, in this case, no one was dancing. So it was basically like every time I got a request, it was the next song I played. And so it's not like they were just making request after request, because for the most part, I was playing that whole genre of music, the hair metal, the Def Leppard, the ZZ Top, that kind of stuff. So they were pretty much happy. Then as the night went on and the drinks started to kick in, then they even got into some new stuff. They were like, oh, play Post Malone. And, then like towards almost like right as we were about to shut down, then everybody starts dancing. And I'm like, well, that sucks. That would have been nice to happen like maybe an hour and a half ago. But it was cool. I mean, it was, a good crowd. And they danced to like the last 4 or 5 songs I played. And then as I turned off the music, a lady, really nice lady, she was like so upbeat. She said, oh, can you please play that Post Malone, Morgan Wallen, I Need Some Help. Can you play that one more time? And so I played it, and everybody danced. And then, then I kind of gave the bartender the look, and the bartender turned up music. And then the bar kind of took over the music. And, I had like packed up my controller, and like everything was powered down, and I'm already like wrapping wires up. And that same lady came back and said, oh, how much would you charge to go another hour? Like, we really want your music for another hour. And I'm like, at this point, like once I put the lid on the controller and the wires are being wrapped up, it's pretty much a done deal, because it takes way longer to set up than it does to pack up. And so for me to like plug all the wires back in that I had unplugged, I mean, we're talking like another 20 minutes. And, and I said no, I was being as polite as I could. And I said, no, I've already unpacked so much. I've already like wrapped it up, and so much is put away. It would take me too long to set it back up. And, sure enough, as soon as I'm like loading stuff into my car, people are leaving already. You know what I forgot is a beverage. Forgot to bring a drink. So I don't know how long I'm going to be able to go with Apple Music deletes, but you know what? Let's jump into it. Let's just start deleting songs and see how it goes. I'd like to try to at least delete 100 if I could. So here's how I do this. I look at my playlist called Add Songs Here, right? The Add Songs Here playlist is when I get any new music, whatever I get, I dump it into this playlist called Add Songs Here. And then that adds it to your Apple Music library. So this is kind of like my universal entry point for every song. So it's just my way of kind of organizing where I'm going to add things. But anyway, like let's start with the top right here. Alligati, good stuff. I mean, like this Alligati is a good artist. Like, let's listen to this. See, that's even Tate McRae, who probably would have been the artist of 2024 if it wasn't for Sabrina Carpenter coming in. But I have never played this at an event. And so the question is, do I keep it in my inventory of 59,000 songs, or do I get rid of it because I'm never going to play it? I mean, if I want to listen to it, I can go onto Spotify and listen to it, right? But to keep it in my DJ inventory, it's overhead that I don't think I really need, and no one in my decades of DJing has ever requested this artist, Alligati, that is. They have requested Tate McRae. So let's just get rid of Alligaty. So there's 10 right there. And I got a little Apple Music script. And then I just do when I do the delete RM, that also removes it from the hard drive. So it's gone. So those files are gone. Now, granted, I do have, I do a backup of my music hard drive like once every few months. So if I needed like life or death, I could go back and get that music. And I probably bought it through some online album purchasing service. So I could re-download it if I needed to. But we'll just take it out of the DJ inventory. Okay, the 1975. Again, another group I have never played ever. I think they have one hit song. Is it this 1975? No. I don't know what their hit song is. I'm looking for it. There's a song called Please Be Naked. Oh, I do have a little Govee heater that's supposed to have been thrown away because of a recall, but I found that it works really good. And I've used it for a year and it's never had a problem. So I'm not going to get rid of it. All right, we're going to say goodbye to all of the 1975. I know that's bold. How many songs is this? I'm not really keeping track of how many I'm deleting here. And it doesn't tell me I have how many I have selected. You know what I should have done is put them in a folder. Let's do that. Let's put them in the to be deleted folder. And see, now we'll get a count. So we didn't count the Alligaty. That was probably 10. And now we got 47 from the 1975. So let's go on to the next one. 88 Rising. All right. 88 Rising is kind of like this mid-tier hip-hop group, I think. Let's listen. I like them, but I've never played them. I say we dump it. Yeah, dump. In the chat, let me know. Should we dump? Let's dump. Okay, what are we up to? We're up to 64 on the deletes. Let's keep going. The Chainsmokers, I'm not going to delete any Chainsmokers. I'm not deleting I'm Not in Love. Why are these Chainsmokers numbered? That's weird. Let me fix this. The Chainsmokers with these numbers here. So here's what I do to fix this. I'm going to go to Get Info. And then where it's got the artist name, I'm just going to change it to the Chainsmokers. There we go. And I know some of them have like collaborations, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. Oh, I got two more. Let's fix these. There we go. Okay. And why is there more here? Where's all these Chainsmokers coming from? I don't know how these got screwed up. Okay. Yeah, so we get rid of all that numbering. But I'm not going to delete the Chainsmokers. Okay. Three of Hearts. What is this? Just Might Change Your Life. That's gone. I think that's gone. Zhu? What is Zhu? Let's say Zhu is gone. So what are we up to in the deleted? We're up to 70. Okay. So let's keep going. Zapp and Roger. We're not going to delete any Zapp and Roger. There's probably some songs by Zapp and Roger that I've never played, but yeah, we're gonna leave. We're gonna leave Zapp and Roger because that's Zapp and Roger. Yvonne Eilman from the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack. Let's just say, oh wait. Oh yeah, we ain't deleting that. If I can't have you, we keeping that. Yellow card. I'm sorry, yellow card. You out. Can't delete that. All right, how about this? Escape. I'm not going to delete Escape. We'll keep them. Wynton Marsalis. We'll keep that. Willie Nelson. This is kind of tough. You know what? Let's just get rid of it. And the Willie Nelson. Willie and Wynton Marsalis. Let's get rid of it all. I ain't never played it. So we're now up to 83 songs on the delete. Okay, let's keep going. For the other Willie Nelson stuff, I'll keep it for now. Once we get down to like the nitty gritty, then we can start deleting that kind of stuff. The Who, we ain't going to delete. We're not going to touch Whitney Houston right now. Wheeler Walker Jr. Okay, this is a guy who does like really dirty music. I ain't gonna touch his stuff right now. We'll come back to that. We're not gonna touch Wham. What's that? The Beat of a Heart by the Warren Brothers. Let's delete that one. Village People, we ain't touching the Village People. They do have a lot of stuff that I'll probably never play. But you never know. It's the Village People. The Vital Brothers? What's this? Alright, we ain't gonna touch that right now. Let's go to, what is this Various? Oh, it's the Footloose soundtrack. We ain't touching the Footloose soundtrack, of course. Vanessa Williams. This is a tough one because there's only one good song here, I think, that I'll ever play. Well, there's The Right Stuff. That could come in on like an 80s night somewhere. So let's do that. Oh, this Running Back to You. You know what? Let's not touch Vanessa Williams right now. You never know. Luther, we ain't touching Luther. Van Morrison, we ain't touching Van Morrison. Usher, we're not touching Usher. What is this? Born Sloppy Underworld? I don't know what that is. Let's delete Underworld. We ain't never playing you. Beautiful Day. U2. We're not going to touch U2. Traveling Wilburys. I feel like we're sorted by artists, but we're really not. We're sorted by date added, but it looks like these are a bunch of albums that were added all at once. Train, we're not going to delete. Because Train is good. Oh, damn, that's a lot of Train, though. What the hell? Oh, but they got good songs. That's like wedding music. Tory Lanez. Ugh. I'd never play Tory Lanez. I might say goodbye to Tory Lanez. I'm trying to think of a song I should keep. But let's just say goodbye to Tory Lanez. You did your thing, TL. Too Short. Let's skip past Too Short for now. Toni Braxton. See? We ain't never gonna play you, Toni Braxton. Unbreak My Heart, maybe. Maybe. Let's just skip past Toni Braxton. TLC. We ain't touching TLC. Tiscorian. I never heard of this. I don't even know what this is. So we deleting you. We're gonna delete Tina B as well. All right, what are we up to? We're up to 119 songs already. Getting deleted. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Impressive to go that quick. All right. Tim McGraw, obviously we're skipping past you because weddings, country events, that kind of stuff's getting played. Third Eye Blind. All right. They got good songs. And I'm not sure if I want to dig through them. Yeah, let's just skip past Third Eye Blind. Tenacious D, you getting deleted because I don't like this guy, this group. I know it's Jack Black and his buddy. I don't like what they stand for, and I don't like their music. So you're gone. So now we're up to 138 songs on the delete list. Tina Marie, APB, you're getting deleted. Taylor Swift, obviously we can't touch you. Tanya Tucker, we're going to save you for a deeper dive. Taking Back Sunday. Yeah, we're going to delete you. Take that. We delete and take that. T. Carter Music. Okay, so T. Carter Music does some wedding stuff, so I'm not going to touch T. Carter Music right now because they got some wedding stuff. I don't want to part ways with that. I might need it. This T-Pain, Tipsy, and I Got It. I ain't never playing you. System, Baptize the Beat. Oh man, I remember this. This is like from the 80s. Oh, it's from the Beat Street soundtrack. I technically should delete it, but there might be some sentimental value there. Wipeout, we're not going to delete Wipeout. The Supremes, we're not touching the Supremes. Sugarland, we're not going to touch Sugarland right now. Sublime with Rome. We might be deleting Sublime with Rome. Yeah, you out. I'll never play you. That puts us up to 157 on the delete list. Styx, we ain't gonna delete any Styx. We're not gonna delete any Stone Temple Pilots. We're not deleting Sting, no Stevie Wonder, no Steve Miller, no Staple Singers. The Squirrel Nut Zippers. Now I know they do like some, you know what, they do like some Mambo number 5 type shit. I don't know if I want to go through that right now. The Spinners, we know the Spinners got some good songs. Looks like there's some songs I've never heard of that I'll never play. But I'm not really seeing any good stuff on this list. Spinners. You know what? Let's take a gamble. We're going to get rid of the Spinners. We just got to get our delete numbers up. So we're at 174. Like, we have to make progress on the deletes. It's kind of like what's that show where they come in and clean your house, like the people who can't ever throw anything away? That's how it is with this music. Like, you do have to make some tough choices. Sometimes you just got to say, you know what? I don't need that. Smooth Jazz All-Stars. We're going to get rid of you. Wait, let's listen to this. Yeah, you out. Wait, what is this snack pack? From Trolls. Let's not delete Trolls. Trolls has some good songs. Kids like that stuff. Alright, so we're at 184. Smile, Empty Soul from Spider-Man 2. Sorry. Smashing Pumpkins. You know what? Let's just say goodbye. Here's the tough choices, right? Brazen. I don't know what that is. Skillet? Who thinks I should delete Skillet? Okay. Sister Hazel. This is a tough one because I know Sister Hazel has some classics, but we're not dealing with classics right now. Simon Webb. Let's just get rid of Sister Hazel and Simon Webb. All of it. It's gone. Shinedown. I don't know. Shinedown. Let's just say goodbye to Shinedown and whatever this is above it. What's this? Alright, we'll keep that. We'll get rid of Sig Sig Splutnik. And then we'll get rid of Shinedown. That's a lot. Shinedown. Sheryl Crow. Sheryl Crow. I'm not going to touch Sheryl Crow right now because she does got some good stuff in here. If it's a live album, then I'm deleting it immediately. I hate live albums. As a DJ, that's the worst thing to do is when you accidentally play a live version of a song. That's awful. Here's another Sheryl Crow. Yeah, you know what? Let's skip Sheryl Crow for now. Sheena Easton. Damn, I like some of these songs. But, you know, it's kind of like sentimental. Let's skip Sheena Easton. It's a little too sentimental. Sharon Green, Beat Street. I'll never play that, but that's also sentimental. Sharon Kerfman, we deleting you. Shania Twain, we're not going to touch Shania Twain right now. Shandy, Shaman, Shalimar. We're going to keep Shalimar, of course, from the Footloose soundtrack. Shaggy. We ain't going to delete Shaggy right now. That's a lot of Shaggy, though. Selena, we're not going to delete you. But this Scott Bradley shit, all gone. This is all that jazz shit. Like, these are like cover songs. And I went through a little spurt of deleting or of adding it all. But now it's all Ragrettes. Sarah Bareilles, Raphael Sadiq. Oh, what is this Saint Motel? Yeah, you going Saint Motel. I don't know why I even got you. Raphael Sadiq. We'll skip you. Russ will skip you. Rupert Holmes. Oh, the Pina Colada song? You know we got to keep that. The Beatles instrumentals? Yeah, you out. We don't need no Beatles instrumentals. Kenny Rogers. What is this? Oh, Kenny Rogers 21 number ones. Yeah, we keeping you. Rod Stewart, we're keeping you. Roberta Flack, keeping you. Robert Plant, you're good. Richard Marx, you're good. RF soundtrack. What is that? Yeah, we're getting rid of RF soundtracks. Well, that's about time to end the show. All right, so we're up to 396. Let's get to 400 and then we'll call it a show. Dang it. Hold on. All right. 4 more songs. Let's get rid of 4 more. Redbone, we ain't getting rid of that. Reba McEntire, we're keeping. The Raspberries is 1. You're gone. Rascal Flatts, we're keeping you. Ralph Roll. Yeah, we getting rid of you. We getting rid of that. And we're getting rid of Ralph Burns. No, we're not. We are not getting rid of Ralph Burns. What's this one? Ralph McDonald. Yeah, we might need that. How about this one? I don't know what that is. You're gone. It's from National Lampoon's Vacation. So I thought they might be good, but they weren't good. Radiohead, everything in its right place. Let's go. You're done. Queen, we'll skip past you. Goodbye Horses, you're deleted. Papini Sisters? What is this? What's this? I don't know this. Okay, it's like a cover group, like an a cappella cover group. We're gonna delete you. Okay, to be deleted. So we're at 420 songs. So we're gonna delete these 420 and call it a day. And there they go. They're getting permanently deleted off the hard drive. while that's happening, just in case we don't talk again, I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving, because we will be celebrating Thanksgiving in 2 days, and then it'll be the countdown to Christmas. And don't forget to catch me and the gang tomorrow night on our big podcast, Technically Unsound. We will be live. You can go to @technically.unsound on YouTube to find us and subscribe. So with that being said, we've deleted over 400 songs. We'll call it a wrap for today. And we'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for tuning in. Peace out. Bye-bye.